Welcome to the Total Confusion Podcast. I am Omega Dragon LP. In your top left we have... Really?
Is that me?
Yes!
Yeah.
Right. Hello there. I'm AzureZero. I'm a self-employed games designer and artist. Nice to meet you all.
And then you have me. I'm Tea Drinking Turret. I'm a Let's Player and Sandwich Maker.
Nice to meet
That's
you
all I can
next.
say.
Top right.
Hello. I am Lexichu. I am a... I don't really do much. I occasionally stream crappy games.
Oh, Net's a good game.
I'm sure the Tea Drinking Turret would disagree with you.
And on the bottom right we have...
Hello, I'm SagaLightFire, and I'm a writer, and I like doing YouTube.
There we go. Right. The longest time that anybody has had a subject for this podcast has been AzureZero.
What do you mean?
You came up with the first subject for the podcast.
I know.
What made us gamers?
Straight back already.
I just thought that would be a good introduction because I know Kate's got a lot of interesting tales about her family in the past.
That subject was, what made us gamers? And since it was your subject, you're going first.
I mostly inherited my taste from my elder brothers growing up. I spent a lot of time watching them play games instead of actually playing games. I used to have a crush on Lara Croft, but my brothers took that and decided to deliberately swan dive her into pits of spikes over and over again to upset me. And then this happened again with Claire Redfield.
You can swan dive, Claire.
No, but you can't get her impaled on a tyrant claw.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was going to say, with all the Resident Evil 2 I've played, I've never been able to swan dive her yet.
Me neither.
Oh, well, because we used to rent games every week. At one point, I got Alundra 2, and I got stuck on it. I literally had to go to sleep just after the girl you're traveling with got kidnapped and will potentially be turned into a clockwork puppet. So I had fucking nightmares about that. I was there, tossing and turning like, no, don't turn her into a puppet. I like her pink hair.
Oh, don't care about the rest of it, just the pink hair.
And then when I woke up, I couldn't remember my way around the dungeon. Like, I couldn't remember where I'd already been. And it turned out to be fucking easy to find your way out once you did so. Like, if I'd carried on for 5 minutes, I would have found out. Anyway, next, Lexi.
Oh, what made me a gamer? I suppose my dad having an old Amstrad sitting around. He used to play on that all the time, and it required the patience of several saints just to load up one game. You'd have to sit there for anywhere up to 10 minutes listening to what sounded like a dial-up modem never shutting up.
Is that also why you like chiptunes?
Oh, God.
No. If anything, that would be a reason I hate chiptunes.
Ah.
And dubstep.
Yes, that definitely helps towards it. Later on, I somehow developed a taste for JRPGs after I whined at my mum to buy me Final Fantasy IX from W.H. Smith back when they sold games. I ended up playing that for over 100 hours whilst I was about 12.
Dang.
Somewhere I still have my save data for that, and I opened it recently and I found that my ranking on the Cardmaster game was 1,337. I didn't even deliberately manipulate it to that.
How bored were you when you were 12?
Very.
I'm guessing she didn't have many friends.
Nope.
Okay. Kate? T?
Has dropped.
Are you there? No. Okay. Saga,
I like
your turn.
I like that her pictures just froze there on the screen.
My turn. Yeah, definitely total confusion going on right this minute.
Well, we chose the game for a reason.
Right.
Go on, Kate, regale us with your tales of childhood.
And turn on your webcam, please.
It is on.
It's
It's just loading for you lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. I can see that when she talks.
Mm-hmm. I think the first game I remember playing was Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo. Because my gran had a Super Nintendo, and I used to play that with her every time I visited. And after that was Super Bomberman 3, which some reason I couldn't figure out a kangaroo was called a kangaroo, called them donkeys, I don't know why. And my auntie used to do was obsessed with Super Mario. She knew where every single secret one-up life was in every single Super Mario game ever made. I don't know how, but she did. I think she was just very, very, very bored.
And you lot said I had nothing better to do to get 100 hours on Final Fantasy IX.
Well, my friend
You
has
do not
multiple
want to
saves
know how
on
many
Final...
hours I put into Skyrim now.
The friend I had in high school had multiple 250-hour saves on Final Fantasy X.
Dang. 10 was a very, very good game.
And that wasn't me.
As a game, it was okay, but as a story, it was shit.
No, the story was
Hey.
good. The story was good.
Don't
I'm
be
sick of
so-
stories that rely on whiny-ass teenagers.
Well, that... Okay, you got a point there.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh, God. Do not remind me. Do not remind me.
It sounds even worse in Japanese. He sounds like he's a crow.
Tease-
To be fair, they are always laughing.
tease-
Is
tease
it like
camera
the
does not want to
tumbleweed
turn back on.
tumbleweed crow in Naruto?
No, it doesn't.
It's the face. It doesn't want the face. I'll switch it up and on.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we've had T's answer. Saga, what's yours?
Well, I used to watch my dad play World of Warcraft on the PC a lot when I was much younger. The game he played was, I think it was a reading game called Dragon Realm. I can't remember correctly.
Interesting.
Now, the first game I played was Final Fantasy VII, and I absolutely loved that game, and I beat it. Till I got to a certain point, got angry at it. I'm not going to say the point because the remake's coming out.
You probably should say it anyway.
Yeah.
To be
Refer
honest,
to it as the end of Disc 1 if you have to.
the remake might be coming out, but it's been years. You can't really claim spoilers anymore.
Oh, that doesn't stop people.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
okay.
well, this is your spoiler warning.
The girl, I forgot her name, but when Sephiroth came down and killed her, I stopped playing for 3 months. And I got so angry that I said, screw it, I turned it on, and I sat there. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and sat and played and played and played until I got to Sephiroth and killed him.
Wow.
Because I was angry. And
That
then I
is-
played...
that is a call to arms if ever there was one.
Do you think
then
in the
they-
remake they're going to include the sexy cat fight?
I hope so.
On top of the Jun...
And then...
Yeah, there's a slap fight between Tifa and a blonde wearing a red dress on top of a giant gun. As if it couldn't get any phallicer. Is phallica a word?
I just
Any more
want
phallic?
to do. Look, I'm not playing the game, but I see Cloud in the dress in HD.
Well,
You
In
can
the
watch
game that
someone
I-
else play it.
And the game that I absolutely love to this day is Final Fantasy VIII.
That's a controversial opinion.
I like it too, but I don't think it's actually very good.
I loved it. It was awesome. The story was great. The main character was kind of emo, but he was still good.
The romance isn't well written though, except for Selphie and Irvin. That shit rocks.
we're dropping
Also-
frames to
Also,
fuck,
there
yeah.
has never been a greater love than Zell x Hot Dogs.
Even at the ending of the game, when it zoomed over Zell, he was at a stand eating hot dogs.
Yeah, the point was he was deprived of hot dogs the entire game. That was the first time he actually got some.
And he was just throwing them down.
Should we take a break while we try and get Kate back?
Take a break while we try and get the freaking cast back.
Oh, that's why you have OBS
And
Studio.
We're back.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, mysterious rotating circle.
And tea drinking turret is a mysterious rotating circle.
Well, this is just how I actually look.
And we may as well call tea drinking turret Kate because someone used that as their username on Skype.
What?
Everybody knows your name.
Well, it wasn't my choice.
Your full name.
I tried to change it, it won't let me.
Well, unfortunately, your full name is there, so hopefully people don't start hunting you down.
What does it say for me, by the way?
AzureZero.
Zero.
Ah. That is
Mine
just my
says-
display name, though.
Yours, Saga, is SagaLightFire space dot.
I'm gonna just rejoin the call, won't be a sec.
Wait, why
Oh,
is
there we
a
go. Tea
dog?
drinking turret.
Is... Wait, what?
T has changed her name to T.
It still is Case Infield Brown to me.
Hmm.
There we go,
Crap.
it's back to normal. I'll edit that bit out, don't worry about it. So, we were at... Mysterious circle is rotating. Pixel. I do believe I didn't order the movie Pixels today.
I don't think anyone ordered that movie, it just kinda happened.
Hmm.
One could make an argument that the movie itself is an alien invasion.
What,
Who could
invasion
make the
of
argument
They're
that-
bodies?
It's just a
trying to
steaming
break our
pile of-
spirit with bad movies.
But that's the only bad movie we've had in quite a while.
I
What?
thought there was a few, but we don't remember them because they're not quite as bad as Pixels.
Hey, Pixels was good.
That might be a point there.
Oh, I bet Saga's not seen classic Adam Sandler movies. And yes, I know you're pointing at T.
No, I'm pointing at Saga.
What?
Pixels? Good? What?
What? Look, the only reason I liked it was because it had
Did
Peter
you also
Dinklage.
happen to like Twilight?
No,
Oh.
Twilight was crap.
That was actually quite a nice experience.
It wasn't, you forced me to watch it.
Anyway.
Okay, I was gonna do a punchline. It was a nice experiment in suffering.
You got that right.
I could now take bigger punches to the gut as a result. I leveled up.
Da, 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 da.
Freaking hell. I keep thinking Saga's camera's stopped.
Why?
Because you just
You
keep your
literally-
face stationary all
Literally,
the
you
time.
like you are sat basically bog standard straight.
Yeah.
It's because you're very
Also-
good at holding a position.
Also, in my case, even if I'm not using face rig, I'm constantly doing this with my head.
Hmm.
I'm still annoyed there's no aha go option on face rig. They've locked the eyes to a certain point so you can't raise them up too high. It's like, no, you can't use this for porn.
Anyway,
I am truly sorry for
we
your
were up
loss, Nat.
to... Anyway, before we get completely off track with what tonight is supposed to be all about. What got me into gaming? I believe it was Final Fantasy VIII.
It's still
So-
the best.
First
You
game
got
I
into
ever
it.
played. It was the first game I ever played on the PlayStation. And
Yep.
no, I did not use the junction system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
why
didn't
not?
understand that at first.
Never once understood the junction.
Me neither. And plus,
It-
you know the sad part is I played Final Fantasy VIII on the PS2 and not the PS1 because our PS1s were broken.
Well, that's
You
not
really didn't have a
necessarily that
console
bad.
before that.
Case disappeared.
Omega.
T disappeared.
What?
Azure disappeared. T's back.
Wait,
Kate's still on for me.
And
Yeah.
you're dead
Still on.
for me.
you've been like frozen for the last 3 minutes, and now I can finally see you moving.
What, me?
Yeah, but you're fine on the stream, but you're just
Well,
not here.
Of
You were
course I
fine
was.
at my end as well.
No, of course I was frozen. I was doing an impression of Saga, not moving.
Oh,
I'm
I did that
surprised-
as well.
Hey, Kate, I'm surprised you didn't burst into Let It Go when you gave him an option.
Oh.
What was that option and when?
She mentioned Frozen.
Oh. Nah, that wasn't a Let It Go option. Anyway. Anybody else got a topic for tonight?
Do you want to host a podcast?
Okay,
I'm
who
already
wants to
hosting
crack
a
on that
podcast.
I did actually have a follow-up topic to this first topic, but I've forgotten what it was now because of all the bullshit. Let me see.
Well, at least it's not first video game crush or something like that.
Why?
Well, now you've
What
just
was
given us
yours?
the idea.
Oh, well, that was a bad idea, Kate. Kate. You know what? We've had enough games where we've said each other's first name. I don't know why I'm even trying not to.
It's fine if we keep it at first names. And Kate, I think you got muted. Or did you just whisper
She
murderous
dropped.
words under your breath?
And she's gone again.
Oh, the internet hates us.
Uh,
Well, editing this for your college work's going to be fun, isn't it, Drew?
You know, for a country that's supposed to have really good internet.
To be fair, she is in Yorkshire.
Are you trying to say that Lancashire's better than Yorkshire?
No, I'm
Can't
saying
blame
our
me.
cables are better.
Can't blame me. I'm not hosting it, so you can't blame Comcast.
Can blame Comcast all I want. All I want
Like,
to know is why is this happening? It's like,
Drew, let me put it this way. Yorkshire's internet is so bad that they had to get their own internet provider.
no, not necessarily. If you're on about PlusNet, right?
I was,
PlusNet-
but they suck as well.
PlusNet's not actually based in Yorkshire, which is really funny.
PlusNet.
What?
PlusNet is BT because
I know.
BT got such a shit rap in Yorkshire that they had to rebrand it.
Just like Talk
Well, I'm
Talk-
never going to get.
Just like Talk Talk is BT.
Well, safe to say I'm not getting internet from either of those providers, and I might have to back even myself a 30-meter Ethernet cable.
I think the best. Wait, are you on wireless?
I am.
Well, there's
She's,
your failure.
she's also using a Wi-Fi extender.
Oh my dear lord. I feel so sorry for you.
I think we should do what Zero.
Huh?
Wait.
Her room is pretty much the furthest from the Wi-Fi possible, because now it's in Eve's room by the front door. It's literally
Ouch.
at the opposite corner of the house.
You know where my router is?
Right there.
Right there.
Hey, Harley.
I
Drew
got them.
takes this opportunity to show off all his bedroom stuff. I call it his bedroom stuff because his actual bedroom is boring.
Oh, you have Iron Maiden Trooper beer as well. Nice.
Well,
Hang on.
I had. Kind of drank it.
We need to get back on topic.
We are on topic. That last topic's finished now. I'm just
We still
taking
haven't
the
done video
opportunity
game
to
crushes. We need Kate here.
We need to do video game crushes.
video game crushes.
First video game crush.
Brother.
Look at that.
Brother.
You know you're in for a good night when there's a...
Why do you have
Oh.
L on top of that?
It's a wristband.
I dislike L.
Oh! You lose forever. You don't get to speak on any anime topic ever.
Light was better.
Not
To be
even
fair,
in the
I don't
movies
have an
was
L
like
poster,
that.
but I'm just gonna go and get something.
Not even in the movies where he was played by Tatsuya Fujiwara was like better.
The movie one sucked. The anime was better.
The movie one sucked. He was better than the anime one.
No, he wasn't. The
He
anime one
is
was
apparent-
smarter.
Add her to the call.
The anime one killed L. The movie one didn't.
Get ready to die, by the way.
Give me!
Saga,
Give me!
Saga, you better get ready to die.
I want the Misha Misha. You stop showing it off already! I understand you have it!
Kate! Kate, this is important.
What? Oh. Is Kate here?
According to the thing, she is.
Stop! Omega. Please! I want the poster! Stop showing it off! Misha was the best girl character out of there.
And
Out of
it's
the whole
loading
show.
Kate again.
So, alright. Kate is being internetified. Sort of. So, first video game crush. Zero, go.
I already told you, Lara Croft.
He has a point. Lexi, go.
Oh, tough one. For lack of ability to think of anyone else, Freya.
Freya?
Who's Freya?
The rat person from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, yeah.
The Dragoon.
Oh.
I liked her because she was a strong woman.
She was too strong.
True. Kill 99 dragons and she'd hit everything for 9999 damage.
I wish we'd had more information on how the Sir Fratley actually lost his memory.
Yeah, he never ever gets it back.
I know. Doesn't stop her travelling with him, though.
No.
I thought I had a lot more posters that could make Saga jealous, but I don't think I do.
If you ever have a Miku poster, a Hatsune Miku one.
Oh, God, no.
I don't have
Hey,
any posters that
hey.
can make him jealous.
You have the Momo figure.
I have two.
I think you have the Momo.
Hey, Zero, guess what's happening now?
What?
You're a dick.
Why?
You know why.
By the way, when I said I didn't have any posters, I mean, I've got wall scrolls.
You also have the hugging pillow.
I paid for that, bitch. I paid for most of it, actually. Get a real job.
Hey!
I'm about to turn 18.
Like making
Give me
hentai
some
games for a
time.
living.
Hey! I have
I'm
a
writing
real
a
job.
book and
I
I'm on the
just happen
final
to dance
chapter.
with girls every night. Weekend. I would say every night, but that makes me sound like a bit of a dick.
I'm on the final chapter of my book. I'm gonna get it published this year.
Self or people?
He's trying to do it properly.
Do it properly, and
Ah.
I'm not gonna give up when somebody rejects the book. I'm gonna keep
Well,
trying.
it's not impossible. J.K. Rowling went through 12. In fact, I think it might have been more than 12.
I already brought that up last time I talked to him about it.
Alright.
Alright,
Anyway,
video game crushes.
Video game crush Saga.
Is Kate back online yet?
She is, but apparently the call does not exist on her side.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it doesn't even call her when I try and add her.
Should we get Saga's answer, then hang this up and I'll try it again?
Yes. Someone inform Kate that we're doing that.
I'll do it. I'll cut my mic so you're not hearing dakada dakada.
First video game. What the?
Oh, she's back.
She finally got back in when we were about to message her about how we were going to shut the call and restart it after Saga's answer.
Okay,
By
the way,
Saga,
Saga-
your answer go.
Saga, I'm a like you and I'll let you finish, but I have to tell Kate that you don't think L is good. You think Light's better.
What? It's true.
You're
Bull!
You're
The anime version Light is better, not the live action.
Neither!
Yep.
I like
Would it make you happy if I like Ryu? out of all of them the most.
Ryuk is still a good character.
If I had to choose, really, Ryuka's the best. But Tifa. Will you stop it? Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
That was
What?
his first push.
You
What about
said-
yours,
You
Kate?
said every character was the best. I'm sorry. I disagree.
Misa
Girl
is worst girl.
character-wise, Isha.
My first video game crush. Zero's gonna hate me, but it was Rinoa.
Who's that?
Nah, she was one of mine as well. It's only when I grew up and actually started thinking about things that I realized she's a shitty girl to fancy.
Who's Renoa?
She was
A lot of
royalty.
interest in Final Fantasy VIII.
Duh.
Basically, the Tifa of that game with smaller boobs and no personality.
Speaking of, have you
Tifa
heard
would-
the theory that Tifa is actually Ultimecia?
Don't you mean Renoa?
Not yeah, Rinoa is actually Ultimecia.
So you think
She
Ultimecia possessed herself?
No. Rinoa grew, became Ultimecia, went back in time so that she could be with Squall.
Then what happened to the German accent?
Not a fucking clue. The whole idea is that it's based on the facial structure being the same.
Yeah, but we know Final Fantasy games suffer from that already.
Yeah, all the female characters look the flipping same now.
That's not true, because Lightning looks like...
All right.
Oh, wait, I
Take
it back.
Lightning's hair, replace it with Eunice.
Then it looks like Cloud.
I'm
with Eunice
trying
hair.
to do that now. Wait.
Lexi, your first video game crush.
I already told you.
I didn't hear.
Oh, Freya.
Oh, yeah. It was just such an odd answer. Because she doesn't really feature much in the cinematics, does she?
You have one! I want.
No. You know,
That's for Neil, isn't it?
I don't see
No.
it. I don't see
Oh.
it. I don't see
Yep.
I don't see Yuna's face there.
I do.
I don't.
I'm sorry, but not even Troy Baker and Laura Bailey can save Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 13 was a good game.
You haven't
has
played
anybody
the
watched
proper games.
Has anybody watched? I think it's Dartigan. He does. He's
No.
a YouTuber. He does his gaming sins.
I'm surprised it's not D'Artagnan.
Final Fantasy 13 got 3 parts.
But that was just the first game.
But
I only.
every time Snow got hit, he took a sin off.
Infinitely deserved.
I just hate how much that game could be okay if they didn't keep whining about the same things over and over again. And I wish Final Fantasy didn't use too many buzzwords. When they come up with fancy names for what this shit is, and then it's like, we'll repeat them until people know what they mean. Even though the conversations we're having is one we had, literally 5 minutes ago.
I hear this a lot of white
That sounds an awful lot like Kingdom Hearts.
No, that makes sense.
Leon is not Squall.
Yes, it is.
Leon is Squall! You look at he has the gunblade, he has the hairstyle, he has the clothes.
Actually, he has the sexy upgrade version of the clothes. Also, he's not an
But-
emo pussy bitch.
Exactly. So Leon can't be Squall.
It can be him after Final
Leon's
Fantasy
not a
VIII.
whiny little bitch.
He's Squall no matter how you
He's
look
got
at
longer hair, hence time has passed.
Yeah, but he's dead.
He was resurrected.
it. He was
By a
resurrected.
feather.
The physical manifestation of Renoa's power.
It's game logic, just deal with it.
Yeah, like
I
in
am
Final
so glad
Fantasy
he said
7,
game logic.
Cloud was too
not
cheap to get a
theory.
feather for Aerith.
Also, it is just a Phoenix pinion, basically.
What did you say,
I
Omega?
am so glad he said logic and not theory.
Like if someone could chime up a game theory.
Which Kate is
Oh,
angry about at
God.
the minute. Kate's angry with them for saying Nest is Sans.
Yeah, it's bull.
I'm sorry, I went through that entire theory. I picked that theory clean, and I agree with it. It's very possible.
What's possible?
I just like that they took details that no one else
But-
bothered to do and came up with a theory because of it.
But also, to be fair, it's not the Ness from the Mother series. It's the Ness from the hack.
Yeah. Alternate universe.
So, it's Ness, it's just not Ness.
I actually went and watched that hack because I was curious. Well, I skipped right to the end. It was boring.
By the way, you said that I had nothing better to do when I was young?
Oh boy.
I didn't say that.
Well, someone did.
I said you
Omega.
didn't have many friends.
Yeah, we said we didn't. I said, did you just get very bored a lot?
Yes, I did.
Oh, he still doesn't have anything good to do whilst he's older.
Okay, dare I actually open this?
He's 100% in Final Fantasy 13. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
one
don't
of
need
those
to open
trophies.
that.
I'm pretty sure one of those trophies is luck based.
Let's see.
Oh no, wait, that's the second one with Sarah.
None of the trophies are luck-based.
It's the second one then.
Yeah, the one where you have to get 100 battles whilst it's still in the green part of the counter. In a row. Yeah, that's pretty bullshit.
I was on about the casino trophy.
Oh, that's also bullshit. And luck-based.
Oh yeah, the 100 battles in a row is a bit bullshit. I've never
I
managed to
agree.
do that.
Neither have I.
You know what I have never managed to do? As far as
Pay
the
back
final...
all your debts.
Fuck you. as far as a Final Fantasy game is concerned, there's only one mini game I truly hate.
Which one's that?
Who the
Chocobo.
fuck sits there? Who the hell sits there and dodges 100 lightning bolts?
200.
It's actually easy
Fuck
if you run
that!
between a particular
200?
person.
No wonder I
Actually,
never did
Bailey
that.
did a video on it. You just have to run back and forth between a particular spot, and it works every time.
Yeah, right.
You
I
shouldn't
never-
have to do that.
He
I don't
does
play
lose
any of
count,
the
though.
mini games.
I still failed.
I don't play
I
any of
don't
the
play
mini games.
Final Fantasy games altogether.
Why not? They're great games. Except for 13 too.
I'm
That
sick
one
of
kind
whining
They
of.
are-
little
They're
bitches.
okay games. They're not great.
They are
Once
great.
once you've gone past those emo teenager years yourself,
The
it's not
Tales
as
of
tough.
series is superior to the Final Fantasy friggin' series.
Even
Wait,
with
the
Marta.
what?
Kay.
Yeah.
Even with Marta.
Actually,
I like Marta, but you hated her.
I say one thing's bullshit with the Tales of series. It tells you exactly what you need to do all the way through the game until you get to that one part. You're literally in a dungeon, not being handheld, and you've got no key. Can't find the key anywhere.
Hey, Kate, do you remember how long it took us to do the electric dungeon? Well, the water and electricity dungeon.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I remember that one.
Wait,
That
when you say
was
the Tales series,
bullshit.
you mean like Tales of Vesperia and all that?
Yes,
Yeah.
but older than that too, because Kate's been playing it since Symphony.
The only one that there's actually 3 I've played: Tales of Exilia, Exilia 2, and Vesperia.
There's only one I've technically played, unless you count joint Let's Playing it with Kate. Well, I say Let's Playing, but I mean marathoning all the way through from when we first had it.
Yeah, Tales to Symphonia 2, we marathoned.
Yeah.
I still haven't actually got Tales of Zestiria, and it makes me sad.
Makes me sad. I want it. It's like it's right there.
It's on the list. It's on the list staring at me.
I love the game. I will continue playing the game, but I will not let's play the game because I don't own the game.
Hmm.
I need to get a controller when I play that game.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I'm not
you
going to use
definitely-
keyboard.
Yeah,
Not
you
nice,
definitely
though.
need a
Keyboard.
controller.
'Cause screw the keyboard, man.
Hey,
Keyboard's
Kate.
good.
The true ending requirements for Symphonia 2.
I can't remember them.
You have
Are
to
they the
lose
ones-
the second
oh, the
last
one-
boss fight.
Is it the one where you just yourself get hit over and over again, and you're not allowed to do anything.
After already doing the really hard boss fight.
Yeah, just let yourself get killed, because if you do anything, you're screwed.
There's something that I want to bring up, and it mostly considers Zero and Omega.
Oh, crap.
Why in the world do you guys hate the Assassin's Creed series so much? They're awesome games.
They're boring and trite and repetitive.
No, they're not.
Boring and tries to repetitive.
Okay,
They
this
kind of are.
this is why I don't like the Assassin's Creed series. Take Prince of Persia, become Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed then gets released year after year after year, no innovation. Nothing changes. And who
Except
heard of an
Black
assassin that... Alright, okay, yeah, I agree with that. Black Flag and Rogue was good. But, who ever heard of an assassin that can't crouch?
Which Assassin's Creed was that?
So which one was that?
You cannot sneak properly unless you're A, in a crowd, or B, in bushes.
To be
Oh,
honest,
they added
to
the
be
crouch
honest,
system
Drew,
into
how much
Syndicate.
would you stand out in Rome if you were walking around like sneaky, sneaky, sneaky?
Yeah, but if you're...
Crouching on the rooftops is fair enough, but if you're crouching
Exactly.
with all the people around, it's like, look at that weirdo. Is he doing some sort of dance?
Yeah, but
Does he have back problems?
Yeah, but who's trying to sneak into an area via rooftop, stood up?
To be fair, not many people look up at the roofs.
To be fair, I'm not sure Ezio was actually that smart.
It's me, Mario!
Freaking Fenway was smart.
Great. That was great. Here's what's funny is when I played Assassin's Creed 2 for the first time, I found out Ezio was Italian. I was like, how funny would it be if Mario came in? A few moments later, Mario comes in and is like, who are you? It's me. And Mario was like, God darn it. I just started laughing. I fell on the floor because I
Wait.
was laughing so hard.
Wait, that actually happens?
Yeah.
Yes! Ezio's like, who are you? It's me, Uncle Mario. I was like, I just mentioned this.
Still, that's the only
He's
thing
not very
about
good at
Assassin's
jumping,
Creed
though.
that bothers me is that you can't crouch.
But in Syndicate, they changed that. You can crouch.
Yeah, it took them a whole how many years?
Also, that's an amazing innovation for a series that's, ridiculous.
So it took them all these years to bring Syndicate out. They introduced crouching.
They probably never considered it at
And
first.
then they decide 2016, the year of no Assassin's Creed.
But they're bringing the movie out instead.
Which I want to see. By the way, what is the movie? Who is going to be... Are they going to do Altair, Ezio, or who?
I don't know and I don't care.
I don't know, but we're probably going to end up having to watch it at some point.
We're really not.
Why?
Unless you're going to force us to do a podcast on it.
Do
In
a
which case
review?
you're
Movie
paying for
reviews.
my cinema ticket.
Movie reviews.
we're coming up with
Wait.
stuff in the podcast.
See, this is what I'm thinking. We do Angry Joe's format for movie reviews and see if
I
he
don't
tries to
know
sue
what
us.
I don't know what that format is.
A spoiler review and a regular review before it.
Nah.
I like.
I just want to see if we can do some sort of a podcast or a review system and see if anybody tries to sue us over it.
I will probably have nothing to contribute to either part aside from I don't like this.
Although,
Okay.
to be honest, that podcast
Yeah, but
format that I
let's
just
see-
tried has been
Let's
done
see,
by
you can't
Minecraft,
do that.
so-
We'll get sued by Giguk and Podtaku.
Huh?
It's like, here's our review of the Assassin's Creed movie. It's shit. The end.
Okay, so
Nah,
what we've cut.
Zero Punctuation did that. Don't you remember? That this countdown will only include games that I've actually reviewed. So saying that, Undertale, it's good.
Kate
It's a
Stolberg
good game.
again. Someone re-add her if they can.
So what have we covered so far? We've covered what made us gamers, what games we, or first crushes,
Well, we've had
And
first
you get-
crushes, but Kate keeps disappearing, so she never gets the chance to answer.
Oh yeah, we'll get that out of the way the next time she's in.
And then I have another topic after that I've come up with.
Came up with.
Gosh, darn it almighty! Don't make fun of me. AzureZero.
I'm attempting to add Kate back to the call, but
She's offline again.
well, it showed her as online when I attempted to add her, so that's why I tried.
Let's see. Tease routine turret.
Yes,
Yes, she's
after me as
online.
well.
How very odd.
The internet does not like us when we really want to do something, does it?
Nope.
So every night then.
I buy sausage.
Alright, we can get Kate's answers if she ever comes back.
Ah,
Or we
the
just
topic
skip. Or we just skip Kate's answers. Next topic. And it can't be Nat again, even though he really bloody wants to. I can see it in his face.
No,
Best-
this is just my resting face.
Best
I
anime
still can't remember
villains.
my topic.
Best anime villains.
Yes.
Ooh.
This is a gaming channel.
Well, it's a gaming channel, but it's still a podcast.
Yeah, to be fair, we haven't got into the whole. Yeah, let's keep it with gaming this time around. We'll do anime next time.
Well, fine. Best villains in games.
Best villains in games. Okay.
Still turn that one around.
Okay, I'm gonna go first with this one. I'm gonna go with that backstabbing asshole and the most sincere person I have ever seen in a video game, Mr. freaking Jefferson.
Mr.
Because
Jeff-
let's
wait,
face it,
what's
you
that
did
from?
not see that coming.
Wait, that sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember what that's from.
Life is strange.
Oh!
It's the one.
Oh,
Blue
yes!
It's the one Omega looks like. Though he has fixed his
Not
hair,
today,
so he
I
doesn't
don't.
look like him today.
I haven't done my hair yet
I didn't
today.
expect that. When I found out he was evil, I was like, wait.
As soon
Hold on,
as-
reverse this real quick. What's happening?
As soon as he turned, I wanted to throw that game out the window, and I can't because I don't have a physical copy.
Well, you can burn it to a disc and throw the disc out the window.
But I liked Jefferson through that entire game. He was
he
the
come
one.
out, "Hey, I'm
he
just-"
was the one character I thought you could really trust this guy. I honestly thought the headmaster was going to turn out to be the bad guy.
Hey,
That's what I
Omega,
thought.
have you played it all the way through again, but blaming him in the first chapter?
No, I haven't.
I'm pretty
Because
sure something else happens.
I can't bring myself to play that game again.
We have a tea.
It hasn't. Yay, we have a tea. Kate, first video game crush.
Crap. Okay, I'm leaving again.
No, you
What?
have to answer. We all did it, Kate.
Did you think we forgot about that?
Something.
Now Kate's simulating her mic being crap.
No,
Just
her
so
mic
she
is
doesn't
I'm
have
not
to answer.
simulating.
I know, but it's fun to pretend.
My battery's dying on my E-pen. Don't know why I can't.
Saddest thing, I think it was actually Ezio story.
Wow, it took you a while to have a gaming crush.
Yeah. I mean, mine was Renoa, and that was the first game I ever actually bothered playing properly.
Did anyone here ever fancy a Pokemon trainer or gym leader?
Done.
And tea immediately drops. I'm not sure if this is suspicious or just bad internet.
Okay, so I've said my video game villain was Mr. Jefferson. That's to this day I have a broken heart.
What sort of answer are you looking for here? Do you mean best as in we actually like them, or best as in they're best at being villainous?
Don't know, just the ones you guys like.
I would say Virgil, but they've ruined him now.
Yeah. Wait, Virgil.
They did that last.
Virgil
DMC.
original Devil May Cry or Virgil DMC?
Original, but because of DMC, it's hard to say it.
Then we'll just
Like,
go with the original.
The original Virgil was all about honor. Even when he was brainwashed and crazy, he still only fought you one-on-one. And then they come and ruin it by rebooting the thing and making the biggest part of
What
it.
did they think they were going to
disappear.
accomplish with the reboot? It was crap. They changed Dante. They went from half demon, half human to half demon, half angel.
I could just imagine the thought process. Capcom were just sitting there. Right, we need to reboot Devil May Cry. Who are we going to get to do it? I know, the boob physics guys from Dead or Alive. It's Ninja Theory, isn't it?
Are we talking about the ones who did the PS1 version of Dead or Alive? Because seriously, that was some shonky boob physics.
That Kasumi stuck with me then. I randomly walked past a Dead or Alive machine when I was young, and Kasumi was on it, with her A's and hi, and her,
I'll be
just
right back.
her random hit noises.
Mm.
And then, come year 9, third year of high school, and
Yeah.
I'm watching Card Captor Sakura. And it's
And
like,
Saga
look
has
at me the
dropped.
entire time. I'm like, I know this voice. Why do I know this voice? And it
She's
was
the
because,
voice of Kasumi, isn't she?
and it was because I'd had the demo as well. And it's like every time she won, she'd say "Gomen nasai," and then spin and fell away.
Yeah.
I could just imagine if she didn't teleport when she did that, she just spun off screen.
Saga is also dropping from the call now, because I don't know.
It's about time something of his dropped. I love the delayed reaction on that. It took you a bit to get it.
I weren't looking at the screen. You said it's about time something of his dropped. I looked up and Saga was gone.
I know.
Screw you guys. Now
You
my
didn't
best
even hear my joke.
my best villain would be, to this day, I still hate him, but I love him to death. The Joker,
Which one?
Mark Hamill.
Of
Mark
course.
Hamill's.
Yeah, he's anyone
Wait.
could say he's good. It's
Wait.
generic answer.
Wait. I know we're going video games, but I do actually have to ask this. Which version of Mark Hamill's Joker did you prefer? Animated series or Arkham Asylum?
Animated
Arkham.
series. He doesn't do something stupid in that one.
Fuck off, bitch. I'm drawing shapes.
the video game ones, because he's much more evil and he actually kills people.
I'm on about how it's just the most generic ending fight ever, where he just, he's all about the intelligence, and then suddenly he's just a Hulk. That's a boring ending.
I love how they brought the Joker back in Arkham Knight.
He's not played it.
I can't
But if you-
play it. Have
Then
you
I
seen
won't
the PC port?
Then I won't say
You have a
anything.
360, Drew.
I'm not playing Arkham Knight on the 360. No. Is it on the 360?
I think it's only on the next gens. Let me check for you.
I never bothered to check.
Windows, PS4, Xbox One. Yeah, it's not on 360.
I do know.
Technically, I'm the most hipsterish gamer here because I'm the one who only has... technically a DS Lite is the most up-to-date thing I've got.
Dang. So, we know Omega's best villain. Zero's, now we just need Lexi's.
And Nats. But since you said me first, I'll go first. Cliche as it is, I'll have to go with Wesker.
Nice.
Code
See, I
Veronica
agree
Wesker?
with that. I agree
Wesker.
with that. Having
A
the
lot of
same
people hate
villain
Wesker.
Having the same villain through half a series is a lot better than having to think up a load of new villains.
I am kind of tempted to give it to my namesake, from Code Veronica, but nah,
I was
Wesker.
going to say that 5 didn't manage to ruin Wesker either.
They did pretty good on Wesker.
Hmm.
And I can't wait
Punching
for
the board is still ridiculous, though.
I can't wait for the final Resident Evil movie to come out to see what they do with Wesker.
Well, they're probably going to end up killing him the same way they did in the games, dumping him in a volcano. Which I
With a
still say is
rocket
bullshit.
launcher.
With a rocket launcher.
It has to end with a rocket launcher.
If they do it, I'll be happy.
There's only one thing I didn't like about Wesker's death in being in the volcano was you turned Wesker's death into the Terminator.
Actually, I never thought of it that way.
I'll be back.
Oh, come on, you know he's not truly gone.
No, he's not.
You know Wesker's gonna come back.
Everybody says he's in the lava. He's done. No, he's too darn powerful.
I think
Can I
he's going to
please get
turn
off the
into a
floor?
beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
That was
Ow.
like saying that Ocelot was never gonna come back.
Like, he's going to get melted down into goop in the lava. He's going to go into a cocoon and then emerge a beautiful butterfly, like Veronica did.
I am a beautiful butterfly.
Yes, his
Oh,
voice is 10 times more camp as well.
That only reminds me of the giant fly zombie you have to fight at the end of 6 when you're doing
It's
Leon's
the
path.
awkward moment when Wesker is so jealous that he has to brainwash Jill Valentine to get Chris's attention.
Is Tia
Notice
attempting
me,
to
Chris,
come back?
senpai.
Or...
By
I
the
don't
way,
think
someone
she
should
is.
type back to Kate because, you know, I may scream soon was 8 minutes ago.
I
So,
can't.
Zero, what's your best villain, or did you already say?
I said I couldn't have Virgil as mine because he's been ruined by the reboot. I honestly have
So-
no ideas. Let me think about it for a minute. No, that one's a whiny bitch. That makes it harder to think through. I think that's the point of that music.
I'm
It's like-
surprised.
Isn't that like a quiz show thing?
Yeah, it's the thing.
Yeah, it's
Jeopardy.
So you sat there trying to think, and that music's just tapping at your head, going, "You will never think of any words."
I'll take worst cliche villain for 800, please.
I can only think
Good
of
question.
bad villains. Like
Well,
Okay,
bad
give
villain,
us
what
your-
do you like?
I suppose you could give us your least offensively bad villain. If you can't think of any good ones.
No, I want to think of a best one because I'm trying to think of one that's really polite and actually kind of honourable.
The flower from Undertale. I was playing.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Well, bad villains that... Wait, what was it again? Bad villains that are what?
I was saying,
Polite and honourable for me.
Honourable.
If they made a game, I would say Alucard, but they don't make a game of it.
No, that would be Pussette to wreck everyone's shit.
Why haven't they made a game of Hellsing? Come on, that'd be great. That'd be the best game I ever play.
Press circle to allow.
Oh, come on,
enemies to
even
realize
Team
you were told you
4-Star
can't
can't
be asked
release.
anymore.
Come on, even Team 4-Star can't manage to release an episode every year.
Hammerer did nothing wrong.
I mean, think of a Hellsing where you play as Alucard. That would be the best game that would ever come out.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be funny because of Team 4-Star.
But if Team 4-Star did do it, it would be the best
Oh,
action.
if Team 4-Star did it, it would be the best video game.
Drew, do you remember what Rufus Shinra sounds like in the FF7 Abridged thing?
Something like this.
Because he's in Neptunia now.
Oh shit.
Are you serious?
He plays Umio the fish in Neptunia. And he sounds just as smooth.
He was the fish? I thought I recognised that voice.
So did I, but it reminded me of Dreamy Kirito from the Abridged series, you know, when Silica gets rescued. And it's like, are you quite alright, my lady? I was like, that's who it sounds like to me.
Umio best fish.
Oh shit! Oh god, that face. So I'm guessing he came with a collector's edition then.
Yeah.
I don't know how Lexi gets all that money.
It's
Yeah.
barely any more than it is for the game on PlayStation Network. They're charging 55 quid for it.
Lexi,
Even so, you're still buying lots of special editions all the time.
Lexi, how
Huh?
are you getting so much money?
Do you want an honest answer to that?
I know the answer to that.
You're not going on street corners, are you?
No.
He isn't.
Are you a professional dom?
No. If anything, I'd be more of a professional sub.
See that?
I've never
She can
seen
play
anyone
for-
get paid for submitting.
She can play for England as a sub.
Oh, I see.
At least the England's team are used to bending over and getting fucked.
Football
This is
jokes
worse
or
than our
soccer
Rocket
to
League.
you, Saga.
Huh?
Football jokes or soccer to you, Saga.
Soccer.
At least it's better than hand egg.
Soccer, because you're kicking the ball around in your socks.
Are you
I
a
can't
fan of hand egg, Saga?
Hand
Of
egg.
what?
Are you a
Egg?
fan of hand egg?
What's that?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Oh.
I don't watch the Super Bowl.
Good. Not a fan of hand egg then.
The Super Bowl. America's shitty version.
I'm trying to
of
come up with
rugby.
another game title and I'm losing. I can't figure another game title.
Don't
Okay,
stick super
so
in it. How
we've
you thought of
had
it.
all our villain options. I
They
think.
can't just go offline.
Best hero, maybe?
Has Kate gone offline? No. But she's still
But I
not getting
still
back
can't
into the
call
call.
her. Shall we end and restart just in case?
Well, we haven't got anything much to talk about at the minute, so yeah, we can give it a shot.
I'm going to try adding her to the call again and see what happens.
I just did. It didn't even attempt.
Okay, you sit over
Let me
there,
try.
Neo.
We could always just try and restart the call.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, that was the suggestion.
All right.
Should I host?
Whoever's hosting can shut the call off.
Alright.
And Nat, yes, you. Oh, fuck's sake.
You're
Nat?
not hosting that.
What?
You're not hosting the call.
Oh, well,
I'll come up with a topic in just a second.
Okay, I shall try to host the call then.
Alright, since we're not streaming this now.
Oh, we are. It's just Nat's the last option we have for hosting the call, other than me.
Okay. T is on the phone to her internet provider, presumably to shove several sticks up their asses.
I'll just cut the call off the Catherine. Seems how she's... Oh, I can't cut the call off the Catherine. Never mind.
Lexi can, unless you're hosting.
I'm hosting.
Ah.
Came up with a new title. Talk about.
Anyway, seems how we'll have to wait for T to do whatever she's doing. Lexi, I believe it's your turn to choose a topic.
Oh, balls. Well,
I'll say, Rocket League's not a bad game. So, Saga, what's your favourite game with balls? Honey Pop, you got it.
Oh my god!
well, I can't think of
I
a
choose
topic.
Pokemon!
Hey, you stole my choice. Back in the ball, Omega.
You're the Pokemon here.
Yes.
You get back in the ball.
Oh, my
Okay.
face. It hurts.
Omega threw a Pokeball. Lexi submitted quietly.
Yes, you got a critical capture. It didn't even rock. Good job.
Lexi
Oh.
was too lazy to move.
Okay.
Oh, cool, there's a NEP station in here. Yes, I
Yes.
forget what the actual console is called.
Oh.
Because
Right.
there's a TV show between chapters that's also NEP station.
It's
Right, we
called
need-
the End Gear.
We need a. I want to say third topic, even though it's not his fourth. But go on.
I'm hopeless at thinking up topics.
Oh.
Quite hip.
The one topic I can think of is something that Kate won't want to answer.
Well, she's not
Kate's
here
not
right now
here.
anyway.
Well, then it's going to look a bit weird if we add her footage in later about what my thought, on what best Neptunia character is.
She's not here. She won't answer the question anyway. So, best Neptunia character. I know who the worst is.
Who? I want to know. Wait, hold on. I gotta hear this. Who's the worst?
Red.
I think we
True.
can all agree on this.
True.
I haven't had the chance to see the characters that are there instead of her yet.
Wifey! Wifey!
Like,
Please,
does Gust act like that in the games where Gust is there instead?
No, Gust is sensible. Gust is trying to extort everyone for money, but she's at least sensible.
That does sound like
Gus
Gust.
sounds like my character.
No, it's because Gust of the Atelier series
Mm-hmm.
and Manakemia.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Now who's
they
your
want
best?
money from people. That's
I
kind
thought
of
it
my
was who
thing.
was worst.
No, it's who was best. I just had to hear who the worst one was. Now, who was the best one?
Best, I would say. I gotta go with Noir, but that's mostly because I love cosplayers.
I don't know why, but I was still thinking for a second that we were on about worst character. And I was like... Then I realized, oh wait, you're on about best character.
I still say Noir though.
Drew, the question is best character, not the one you'd want to fuck most.
Oh, if it was the one that I want, if it's the one that I want to fuck most, it's going to be Netgear.
Neptune.
Why?
Whereas Lexi agrees because she can build him her a fucking machine.
Why? Because Netgear.
Neptune's best.
Drew equipped Netgear on his face.
Hey, what?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Equips
Where's-
Netgear on Saga's face.
Are we doing that question now?
Hold
Because
on,
in
mine.
Saga's case, it's 5 PB.
No. Tekken.
Even
He
if
just
she
said
wants
it's
Twin
Neptune.
Tails.
I mean, he just said that it was Neptune.
No, the one that I would want to,
Have sex with.
that would be Neptune. But the best girl is Tekken. The Masochist girl.
I haven't found that scene yet. Is that in the
Jeez.
third one? Where Netgear punches her full force and she gets off on it?
I don't know, but it's awesome. Dude, I love Tekken. She's awesome.
I probably haven't used her with... I probably haven't got the Lily rank enough to see that scene.
I definitely haven't seen that scene.
I have.
I saw it on a Let's Play, so...
I don't think it will ever show up in my Let's Play because I don't work on the Lily ranks.
Doesn't she actually pass out from getting punched by Netgear?
I have no idea. I've not
I
seen
know
that
I
scene.
know it was a lot stronger than Tekken expected.
For me, and I did notice that you sighed rather loudly there. For me, when I'm doing a Let's Play of a game, it's start to finish, no bullshit.
Oni-chan.
Stop it.
Oni-chan.
Stop it.
Okay, so I said best girl. So who's next? It's Lexi and Zero.
You
Best
have to remember
grill.
both questions, by the way.
What, best and worst? Wait, no, best grill
Well,
and...
we all
grill
agreed.
I would want to
We
fuck.
all
agreed on
agreed that Red was the worst girl.
Call ended, duration 441.
What?
Apparently this call has ended.
You're still in it.
Yes.
I
No, it
know.
hasn't.
Well, oh wait, no, it's saying the call ended 2
2
minutes ago.
So when we ended the call.
Okay, well, let's continue.
Regardless, let's see. I don't think it takes anyone's strain of thought to think that I would. Well, it takes no.
Lady Vert.
Yes, it takes no thought to say that I would fuck Lady Vert. Because
With or
tits.
without Futa?
I don't care.
I thought you might have a preference.
I have no preference. As for best girl,
YouTube's gonna kill us.
I think
Yeah,
any
of
broadcasting service will kill us at this point. Best girl.
Well, nobody's watching the stream for obvious reason. I didn't advertise it.
Also, you're not streaming anymore.
Yes, I am.
I thought you were recording locally now.
Fuck that shit. I want everything going into one folder.
I can't believe it. I'm the one who thought up the question and I can't think about it. I don't know why, but
Isn't Human R4 adorable, though?
yes, Human R4 is quite cute. Even if she is non-canon.
Human
It beats the
R4.
original ending.
Yeah, have you
Yes,
played
yes, it
the
does.
first Rebirth?
Human
Yes.
R4 is in non-purple R4.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Though Kate did find that R4 quite attractive.
Kate found any version of R4 attractive.
She was like, "Who's the sexy goth lady?" I was like, "What? Someone finds her attractive?"
No wonder she doesn't like any
I'm
of the
stuck
other
with the Japanese
characters.
voice in my head, so it's very hard for me to find her attractive.
I'll be honest, I found her attractive.
I
Steam,
found her
attractive
appealing,
at-
but not
Steam,
attractive.
you're not updating. Stop flashing.
I found her attractive at the end of Rebirth 1.
Yeah, I liked her then as well. But it was more the personality that did it for me.
I can agree with that.
Of course you can. She's submissive as hell.
I think I'd have to say Blanc is best girl for me.
What
Flat
particular
is
do you
just-
Well,
like?
that's not surprising.
It's not just appearance, it's go with the character, because she would have picked Iffy for Flat.
I like the way that she's, like, try hard to a fault and doesn't want to involve anyone. Because it reminds me of myself.
And also the fact that she's an otaku like Ver deep down.
Yeah.
And she did the whole Oni-chan thing as well.
But
Stop it.
The two-pronged attack!
Stop it.
When the big boos fail, in with the flat chest.
oh,
Gotta
that's
go,
and she
Nishanda.
beats up younger and older brother with Nisa.
Is this
That-
the original then?
Yes. It was the
Now we
original game of the original game series.
I wonder
Now we
if
need
my
Zero.
Xbox is still working.
You know, these are going to be sucky answers except for Lexi's, because we didn't go into detail that much.
I said Noir because cosplay.
I know you
I s-
did. I know you
said-
did, but
If I was going
Have
to go
to
into
explain
detail
cosplay.
about what cosplay was, we'd be here all day.
I like Tekken because, one, she's a masochist and she likes fighting.
be sure to write a thing in your report about how the target audience would know what cosplay is. And they would think we were being patronizing if you didn't explain it.
What's your...
I don't want to explain why I like cosplay so much.
No, not
Ranking
that.
Turret is online.
Oh.
Zero,
I'm
what
on
is your...
about your essay for yours. I've not answered yet.
Mm. This
The
podcast
trouble
might
for
not
me
even
is
end
the
up.
best. They come best in pairs, to be honest, don't they?
Mm-hmm. I just
No,
like...
you cannot have Rom and Ram as best
I
girl.
don't want Ram and Ram.
Ram is such
For
a
example,
bitch.
Drew would
Is it
pick
Rom
Noir
that's a
and-
bitch or Ram
and
that's a
Ultra
bitch?
Noir.
Ram is the hyper one, Rom is the quiet one, based on volatile and non-volatile memory types specifically.
So Ram is a bitch.
Yes, and Rom is the quiet one.
I don't like Ram.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Second
she's
worst
okay
villain.
sometimes.
I loved Ram in the anime. It's just the games made her into a little bitch.
No, it's because the anime skipped her after she'd already got over it.
Shh.
We're still waiting for your answer.
I know. I want to say Neptunia for best girl. You know, Nap.
I already said Nep. Well, no, I said I would.
Yeah, you know, two people can have the same answer.
Nep continues to unite the world in every game she's in.
Even if she started using her own name as a swear word.
I like that. But no, I'm just talking about she's so energetic and she brings such life to everything.
Yeah, but when it comes to actual work, it's
Whereas with the sex, I couldn't just pick one. It'd have to be a threesome. But I've no idea which threesome. There's too many characters that work well together.
Rom and Ram.
Like, imagine if you had Noir and Nep in the same threesome.
There's already
And Noir would get all embarrassed about it, but Neptune would egg her on and she'd get more bold as time went on.
but the best threesome should obviously be Iffy, Comper, and Neptune then.
But that doesn't include me.
Tekken. Well, mine would be Tekken and Neptune.
Oh my god! I managed to completely forget about Iris Heart.
What?
Iris Heart is my favourite character, but Neptune is honestly the best.
I haven't seen anything. Iris Heart breaks my computer.
That's not the only thing of yours she'll break.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure Drew's also played up to that bit.
I'm actually trying to. Wait, what? Played up to what bit? I'm still on 2.
Oh, I thought you might have played up to the end of chapter 1 just to piss Saga off. Which is what I did, honestly.
Nope, not tried it.
I played up to that bit when I first bought the game on PS3, and I was like, this seems like a good game.
Lexi will be in her bunk.
I still need to finish Rebirth 2 and put it onto YouTube.
I can't be finishing the second one now.
Unfortunately, we keep playing other games, and I currently have how many? I currently have 5 instances of Sony Vegas running, and I don't want a 6th.
Let's face it, Drew. Though, how many people are actually watching that? When it gets
mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't put a new episode up in months.
Me.
You're watching his Neptunia videos. Nice.
Hang on.
Speaking of, which format did you like better? Me taking all the crappy, tedious stuff out, or keeping it in?
I like watching Lexi grind. I don't like watching you grind for some reason. I'd rather you just...
Okay, then the grinding stays to Twitch.
I take it because after a while, once I figured out the best way to do it, I'm just like L2, skip animation, skip animation, skip animation. So it gets it over with.
I just noticed that, you know, when you were... watching grinding shouldn't be interesting, but you... when I played the Dot Hack games, after I'd beaten them, I actually tried to clear every dungeon in the game.
Wait. There's actually Dot Hack games?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
The series starts like this, right? AI Buster, the novels. Dot Hack Sign, the first 4 games. Legend of the Twilight, the manga. Dot Hack GU, Roots, the anime. And then the 3 GU games. And now we've got ones that incorporate time travel, so stuff gets fucked out with.
Are these on PC by chance?
No.
Crap!
The first 4 Dot Hack games are on PS2.
Why do you think I checked to see if this could run a PS2 emulator?
Okay,
and
so
it can, but only at 50 frames a second, and that really hurts my ears.
So what's the next topic? And I think it's Drew's Mega's turn.
Oh, that's a point.
Well,
I don't know if you're interested, Saga, but I'll send you the video on demand for me streaming NEP V2 a few days ago.
I already linked him, but he said that he'd rather play it himself.
Oh, okay.
Not trying to be mean. I just want to play all the NEP games myself.
well,
That's fine.
we've had childhood video games. We've had best villains. We've had best girl.
We've not had favourite franchise.
We've not had favorite franchise, and that is exactly what I was about to say. So, favorite franchise.
.hack based on number of hours put into it. I never had all 4 games of the first set, but I played the first 3, but I had to borrow 3 off someone else.
And for those of us, meaning me, that doesn't know what .hack is about,
It's basically what Sword Art Online ripped off, although people can log out. The first anime .hack sign was on about a single person who couldn't log out of the game. And it turned out it's because the real body was in a coma in real life.
The only ones I ever watched was Twilight and Root.
Whereas the games start off with, you're Izzy from Digimon, voice-wise, signing into the game for the first time, and your friend, who is a boss, is teaching you the game. And then halfway through his tutorial of teaching you how to play, you get booted to a random, something in the game breaks, and you're suddenly up against this huge creature that crucifies your friend.
I have to
And
say,
then your friend's in a coma.
I have to say something here. And you said that Sword Art Online ripped off .hack.
It is a very basic premise, I admit.
I would say that Sword Art Online ripped off Digimon World 3.
Digimon World 3 did come out for PS2, didn't it?
Let's see you log out of Digimon World 3, because that was fucking impossible.
Was that actually set in an online game, though?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it was set in a virtual reality.
Also,
Right.
can someone answer me this? You know the new Digimon detective game or whatever it's
Oh,
called?
Cyber Sleuth.
Cyber
Yeah.
Sleuths, yeah.
Is that by Atlas? Because it looks like a Persona game every time I look at it.
I haven't had a look at it properly to tell you the answer on that one.
Everything about the UI screams that Atlas is involved.
I can't tell you, but one of my friends bought it, so I can go over to his next week and figure out for you, if you've not done so yourself.
I've thought about it several times already, but I can't be asked Googling it for some reason. I know it's probably just Bandai actually being good for once, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say it's most likely just Bandai finally figured out how a game should be made.
But
I
they
know
might have just hired Atlas to make it for them.
I have 2 best franchise I like.
Go on.
Nep?
Oh, if you're gonna do that, I have 3. Thank you very much.
Well, we've already had a discussion about NetNet, so let's not.
Yeah, okay, but it's the one is the Tale series. I love the franchise. It's awesome. And like I said, you 2 are gonna hate me for this. Assassin's Creed.
We won't hate you. We've already discussed why we don't like it personally. It's not like saying, L is crap, like you did.
If they fix Assassin's Creed entirely they don't release one every single year and they keep the crouching system in, then I will probably like it, because that means they've actually put thought into a storyline for a change.
To be fair, the London one is quite amusing to watch, from what I've seen.
Still.
I haven't watched it. I want to play it here soon when I get my gaming
gameplay
computer.
while I was there.
I think I would rather play it than watch it.
Yeah,
I agree.
But the thing
But
is,
again, there's no
I grew
pirate
up
ships.
watching people play games more than actually playing them myself, so Let's Plays are perfect for someone like me.
So who's next?
For me, favorite franchise has to be... I'd say it's a toss-up between Final Fantasy and the early Digimon games.
Oh, why didn't I think of Final Fantasy? I love those games so much. There's just so many I want to choose.
I know, but you haven't played many of them.
The Final Fantasies?
Yeah.
I played
7,
all
8,
of them.
9, 10, all of the 13s.
What about pre-7?
Pre-7.
Before
Well-
7?
Most people would have played 1 through 6 if 7 hadn't been so killer.
I played 6 in high school when I got it for PlayStation.
I've never played 1 through 6. I played 7 through 7 all the way up to 13.
Because, story-wise, 6 is better than 7 in every way.
Oh, definitely.
And basically, Sephiroth is a less charismatic version of the villain from 6.
Kafka?
Yeah. Also, Kefka doesn't have mother issues.
Kefka's Laugh is also available in the Spooky Inn in the Golden
Final Fantasy
Saucer.
7 and Golden Saucer. Which
That
I
will
didn't know
never
at
be-
the time.
Kafka's laugh is in pretty much every Nintendo game.
No, nothing will compare to what Zero showed on the Yandere version of the Steins Gate one that you showed me from the visual novel.
Oh god.
Yes!
I sent him the drama CD of Karisu going yandere on him and
Kefka-
killing him.
Kafka's laugh is actually the laugh the Boos make in Super Mario.
That was still made by Square Enix though. Well, Squaresoft.
Super Mario?
No, Super Mario RPG.
There's Boos in that?
I think so.
I was
I
just
know
going
that-
off actual Boo.
They also
off
use
the regular
Bahamut
ones.
as an extra boss.
Bahamut?
Yeah.
Oh, in the RPG, I know they do. But the actual laugh has been used for the Boos since the first time it ever got put into Final Fantasy VI.
Lexi's turn.
Pokemon.
Pokemon!
Next question.
Okay.
We don't need to elaborate why Pokemon is so good. Everybody already knows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, then it goes straight to Zero now.
Pokemon, the first game franchise to ever be released that came up with that decided to go with the premise of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Also, one of the first to have 2 different versions of the same game that you have to get both of. That was the thing. They wanted people to play with each other, so they made some things you require another version of the same game, so you can trade with them. But most of us just got an extra Game Boy and traded with ourselves.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was pretty much
Master
Nintendo
Escape.
point of view, though. Nintendo's point of view at that point was, you're going to need a link cable anyway, you might as well buy another Game Boy too.
I don't think so. I think Satoshi Tajiri was actually wanting to get people together.
Actually,
Oh yeah, he was.
It's like The World Ends With You had a similar moral. The entire game is about how you've got to expand your horizons and not lock yourself off in your own little world.
Well,
And then
yeah.
And then people just spend the entire game playing like this, locked off in their own little world, ignoring real life.
Yeah, but
Nice.
to be honest, he's
Lexi is trying to talk.
so was
It wasn't originally designed to have 2 versions. It was Nintendo's own idea to make 2 separate versions, not the developers of Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but if you don't have it so you need both versions to get all the Pokemon, then there's no reason to play with other people.
Trade, battle.
The original idea was that the original idea from the Pokemon creators was literally just catch them all. It was, what's his name? Shigeru Iwata. It was the president of Nintendo.
Welcome
Wasn't
He
back.
the
has a
president
team.
at that time. Wasn't the
Yeah.
president of Nintendo at that time, but it was his decision to create 2 different Pokemon games that would link together through the link cable.
It's okay. Have you looked up how much a 30-foot Ethernet cable is yet?
It's about 13 quid. Parents won't allow it. It'd be trailing across the landing and down the stairs and everywhere.
I think Caden would destroy it anyway.
Yes, he would.
If he didn't chew through it, he would find something to stab it with.
What's the most heartbreaking thing that's ever happened to you as a gamer?
Let's see.
The other
there's
people
a few
can answer
more.
first, you know.
Is this a new topic?
Yes.
Wow, didn't even have to ask for that one.
God, there's been a few moments.
Do you want me to go
Holy...
first?
Depending on exactly how long this podcast has gone, we're at... Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Saga's dropped.
Saga's gone. Depending on how long we've been going for, this podcast is approximately an hour and a half long.
Yeah,
Really?
but most of that is not content that you can use.
Yep.
Well, I'll figure all that out in editing.
Can you guys hear
It
me?
doesn't matter how long
Yes,
it
we
is
can.
anyway.
The video's
Okay.
not loaded yet, though.
It has for me. It's fine.
That's a tough question, honestly. I mean, I've just gone through Scooter frigging dying in Tales of Borderlands.
Should I
You
go
said
first, Kate?
You said heartbreaking moment in games?
Mm-hmm.
No, in your gaming life. For example, mine's not related to the actual games.
Mhm.
Like, when we were young, our first console was a Mega Drive, right? My father gave it to us. But then, 3 years later, he took it back and traded it to his brother with all the games and extra pads that we'd bought for a fucking camera lens.
Oh, I would have slaughtered him.
That's my
Ouch.
childhood he traded away, and there's nothing he can do to make up for it. Even if I was talking to him.
Well, he could always buy you a new Mega Drive.
It wouldn't work. That's so many years of stuff that I've been deprived of because of it.
Yeah, but it's so many years you can get back by playing on.
It
a
wouldn't
new
be,
Mega
'cause-
Drive.
Years
Sentimental
now is
value.
different from years that were in my developmental years when I was a child.
Just get
Not
an
really.
emulator,
Still
play
love
all the games on
you
that.
still love playing them.
That's true, but I still wouldn't be able to beat a Sonic game.
No one
Yep.
can beat a Sonic
I don't
game.
have one.
The only one I've
That's
beaten,
like trying to beat an Elder Scrolls game.
the only game I've beaten is Sonic Heroes.
Kate's camera's stopped.
Yeah, it has.
Damn it!
But
No
at least
worries.
she
I
hasn't
don't have.
dropped.
I don't have one.
You don't have a... Wait, what was the question?
Heartbreaking moment in gaming.
You don't have a heartbreaking moment in gaming?
You definitely
'Cause-
do.
Because I can think of at least one.
So can I.
You talking about
tell
the
me
Final
you're
Fantasy
thinking
VII?
No.
Your brother deleting your Honey Pop video.
Oh yeah,
Wait, that happened?
yeah, that.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
He
Didn't you manage to get it out of the recycle bin in the end?
no, it was I put it on a USB that I had forgotten I put it on.
Oh,
Oh,
you
right.
backed it up, thankfully.
Oh,
What?
hyperdimension. Never mind.
I had a
That's what-
I had a
that's
blood
the one I
problem
was
last
thinking
night, as
of.
everyone knows.
So is it the fact you can't play Hyperdimension 3
I
yet?
can't play hyperdimension. No, I haven't.
Kate, you should play it just to
Because of
piss
this
him off.
piece of crap.
That is an
Because of
idea,
this-
but I'm not buying it.
Piece
I,
of...
I don't
So
know
if I
what-
buy you Hyperdimension Neptunia 3, will you play
We've
it?
already gone through this. She won't play it.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the most heartbreaking moment for me would have been.
T.
Hmm?
Tell him, but you saw what my computer is, my specs. Tell him
Oh god.
how
He's,
crappy my computer is.
1 second, I have to go back. I have to scroll back up to that screenshot.
All I need to know is what your processor is.
Shit.
Not an i3 then.
My processor user.
Is
The one on
shit
that's
a
an i3
description?
and it's still shit.
I think it's a very just good descriptive word. I know that he's only got a 2-core on it, and he's only got 2 gigabytes.
Of RAM.
Ooh,
Yep.
you
Good.
were never playing Hyperdimension, mate.
For a second I thought you said you were saying 2 gigs
No.
of memory. And it was like, fuck.
Well, I wouldn't be
No, I have
the
4
memory
gigs of
is
memory.
RAM.
Oh, 4 gigs RAM, but still 2-core processor. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an office PC. It is not a gaming PC.
Hey,
It's-
gaming started out in
To
offices.
be fair, my computer is an office PC. The only thing that I changed was the video card.
Let's not get into my specs, shall we?
I heard tales of when people worked in office
Nope.
blocks and there was no internet yet. There was only internal networks. People
The good
playing
old days
Doom
in
at
Twitter.
work.
Oh, Doom LAN parties.
Well, considering an office is all on LAN anyway, that doesn't surprise me.
I know,
Yeah.
but still, they were supposed to be working.
Does anyone
Well,
remember
it's
the old
not exactly
days?
Crisis, is it?
Anyone remember the old days of pinball on the computer?
Yes.
3D
Everyone does.
Space Cadet pinball.
That was how you knew that the person you were currently watching play pinball did not have internet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're playing pinball? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have internet then? No?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going home.
ICT lessons.
I used to work offline a lot just so I could watch the things that had been loaded when we did have, the internet. Like Stick Death. Did anyone else watch Stick Death?
Oh god, I love Stick Death.
Which one was that one?
It's literally, a lot of animations with stickmen killing each other.
Did
Oh yeah, the
anybody-
awesome ones.
Did anybody
I love
play-
watching those. They're fun to watch.
Did anybody play Adventure Quest before it became a money-grabbing piece of crap?
Yes.
I don't
Probably.
even know what that
Yes.
is.
It was a fairly fun flash game back in the early 20s.
Yeah.
Now the
Back in
serious
the early
question.
2000s.
Now the serious question: who actually played RuneScape?
Hands up.
Me. But I can't
Me.
put my hand up because it's there.
Obviously, we're talking RuneScape Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting
My bro-
hundreds of players for a chicken.
My brother kept grinding and selling his accounts.
Your brother is on it. Your
That was
brother is
actually a
sensible.
good idea back then.
That's what he did for money in high school. He also had a paper round. But I was not a morning person, so I could never handle a paper round.
I think we all know what I used to do in high school, and that was buy and sell cigarettes.
And then there's me, the boring one.
Hey, when you could sell a single cigarette for 50p and the box was was only £2 at the time, it was worth it.
Whereas if I wanted money, I had to not eat.
Yeah, I can see you struggling with that.
No, I did it quite often. Though I did tend to bum a few chips off my friends those days.
Most heartbreaking moment for video
What
gaming.
topic?
Accidentally
Oh, yeah, that's the
harvesting
topic
a
we're
little
on.
sister after 2 hours and not
I
saved.
would say the most heartbreaking thing for me was my original Nintendo Entertainment System literally blowing up.
Oh,
Did you try and
How?
play Bone Storm?
Bone Storm?
Yes, Bone Storm.
I don't believe so.
Lexi gets it.
wait, I've remembered an even worse one now. Actually, completing Majora's Mask, all heart containers, all masks, everything, and your little sister saving over the data.
Oh no.
My brother accused me of selling his master.
I had the proper gilded sword and everything.
I once got beaten up by my brother because my other brother had gone on his save and sold his all materia that was mastered.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
What? Why? That gets you 1.4 million gil.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point.
The point is he didn't have another mastered all materia.
But they're super easy to master.
They take ages though.
No, you just go down to the sunken ship. You can get enemies that take about 250 AP per battle, and then you give double or triple materia boosters.
I think
Boost weapons.
I might have a new heartbreaking moment here.
Oh,
What's wrong with
Oh,
my
wait.
Xbox?
I like that Saga didn't even consider Aerith's death when he literally stopped playing for 3 months.
No, I considered that, but I thought you guys were talking about like console's breaking or something.
Oh, you could have gone.
That was going to be my
It's
number
just
one.
mine in particular was the fact that it was literally having my console.
Oh
taken
no!
up.
If we're doing that, then the worst thing out of all is the girl's death by Sephiroth. I cried on that. I was like, "Screw you, game."
I didn't.
I
was filled with
still
rage.
quite like
Do that.
the I still quite like the drowning fairy, honestly.
I had that spoiled for me before I even knew what Final Fantasy VII was.
Omega
I watched my friend play it before I played it, which meant I actually missed Goofy's bloody side quest.
I'm actually learning Aerith's theme on Ocarina just to troll people.
Like, there's a bit of the game where you're all on a plane and it gets shot down, so you're just floating in the ocean, and you're literally supposed to get off at the nearest beach. But I was like, I know where I've got to go next. I have to get to the Golden Saucer to find the keystone for the temple.
Yay!
So I did that, and then when I got to disc 2, I just happened to go back on that thing, and then Yuffie stole all my materia. You're supposed to do it on disc 1. And I think the enemies had actually been leveled up because I was on disc 2. It was actually still pretty tough.
It's alive!
I mean, it's when Don
Xbox
Corneo
Live
comes back as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so who's next? Everybody.
What
Hey.
topics did we miss Kate out while she was gone?
Also, back to earlier, most heartbreaking moment in any video game is Mr. Jefferson.
Nah.
Was for me.
I killed
think you mean
Chloe.
Chloe getting shot in the head.
I let Chloe die.
I watched the
he didn't have to
video.
deal with that. Drew didn't
Hey.
have to deal with that because we told him not to play it until episode 5 was out. We had to deal with the wait.
Oh yeah. I played it the moment chapters came out.
You told me not to do it and to wait till chapter 5 came out, and I had to play through the entirety of chapter 5 hating Mr. Jefferson with all my heart instead of being able to get over it.
Nobody got over it at the time.
It's actually proof that Square Enix
Nobody
can
would
write
get over
decent
it.
characters.
Square Enix can do anything decent, but I'm sorry, I do have to put that was a shameful plug they did for Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Mhm. Yeah.
God, that
Why would that
sucks.
be a favorite? Why would that be a favorite fit? Oh,
Yeah.
You've still not asked me what my
That's
most
his
heartbreaking
favourite film
thing
was
is.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Just like,
I
I've
think you're the
seen
last
that
one
film.
has-
No.
I think you're the last one.
and yes,
Yes, I am.
Lexi is the last one. So go, Lexi.
Pika!
Pika was your worst. Was your most heartbreaking?
No, you called me. Regardless. I have two. One fairly old and one brutally recent. The most recent one was I was given a Dreamcast by one of my friends who emigrated to Australia over 10 years ago. It caught fire yesterday.
Oh.
So
Is there
now the
anything
last
inside it?
this mod that I did for the battery. Although if you're talking about
Probably what
games,
caused it to be on fire.
if you're talking about games though, fortunately not.
That's probably what caused it to be on fire. Was the mod?
No, it was the power supply that blew out.
Well, yeah, it was old.
What does that mod do?
It replaces the battery that charges whilst the Dreamcast is turned on.
That makes sense.
For the
That's
controller?
No, it's the system battery for saving the clock.
Ah.
But yeah, I have that, which is the last memory of one of my friends who moved to Australia over 10 years ago. Or I have the older one, which is I had a Master System and a whole bunch of games that are now stupidly rare. My dad threw it out when I was about 11 because apparently it didn't work anymore. it was powered by one of those 4-in-1 plug socket things, and the plug socket part of it had broken. So I could have just gotten a new one.
Yeah, you've actually just reminded me of something there.
One sec.
A heartbreaking moment in video gaming life. Panzer Dragoon Saga. The Panzer Dragoon Saga was a game, I believe it was Sega Saturn. And it was a game that you could only get the discs via a magazine. I had them all, bar one.
Because of the topic, I've actually just decided I need to go find a battery quick.
Sorry,
Because I'm
give you
worried.
these ones.
I'm worried now because of this topic.
Yeah, that's
She's worried
probably
that she
going to
might
be
have
dead.
to change the internal battery.
It was working fine not too long ago.
Oh.
That could be another heartbreaking story of mine. I bought that, and the internal ROM cartridge of it died.
Yeah, that happened to me.
1 second, I'm running and getting a battery now because of you lot.
She does realise what's going to happen when she changes the battery in that cartridge, right?
I think she means the battery for the Game Boy to test if it works.
Oh. Well, the daft thing is, even if it doesn't, if she was to change the battery, she'd still lose all the data.
Who was it who was given the epic Secret Santa with Pokemon and lots of an old Game Boy and things?
We don't speak about her.
Ah,
She received it?
She received it.
What a waste.
No. Give me
Oh,
one
you
second.
have it. He has it as a result. Yay. That's not a waste.
She received it. I kept it.
Nice.
good save.
Well, she was never going to play it. Although, I have no idea where the actual games are because I moved them off my shelf that has all my Fallout stuff on it. So God knows where I put the games.
I suppose I should be glad that I know where all my games are.
Mine's in a box.
Lexi's
So,
room is the best decorated.
So who's going to come up with the next topic?
Okay,
Yep.
you jinxed me.
What? My net's powering on!
Has that battery leaked?
It's either leaked or it's had a sticker put on it at some point.
Let's put it
Wait,
this way.
That's
I don't
the battery
want-
there?
Let's put it this way. I don't want to touch that battery.
Knock the back of it like this. Also, is anyone surprised?
I
Okay.
need
No.
somewhere
I
to
had one
put
of those.
this.
Okay, volume goes up. Forgot
Okay,
I had one
I
of
can
those.
touch it
I
there.
had the
There's
clear.
no.
I had the clear red N64.
I had one of those Game Boy Colors, but second. It's fine.
Hooray!
It's
Ooh,
fine.
That's badly corroded. Yeah,
That's what happened to my Nekomimi.
You'll want to wash the contacts of that Game Boy out with some vinegar.
That works?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Do you think
fine.
that'd- Lexi, do you think that'd work on my Nekomimi?
If you can take out the entire metal part, then yes.
My Mew is still there.
Oh. Oh. I am jealous. You actually got to get a Mew. If we're talking
Yes, I
about a
did.
legitimate one.
Legitimate Mew.
I am so jealous.
On the original cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Lexi,
possible.
I mean, Kate, are you
Yeah.
willing to trade it?
No.
Are you willing to attempt
So-
the clone glitch?
What's the point in trading it anyway? You can't put it anything further than 2.
Yeah, but Lexi wants one.
I can already just do the,
Game Genie.
I'm trying
well,
to
I
do
could use that. I do have one. But I could
Let's just
also...
put that battery down there so
Oh,
that I don't
do
actually touch
the
corrosion.
grass glitch.
Yeah, do the, slowpoke
Cerulean.
guy glitch.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that how you got it, Kate?
You know what the problem with those
I can't
batteries
remember.
was?
What?
They were full.
What?
Those batteries had not been used.
But yes, I still have my.
So will T come up? So will T come up with the next topic? Since we've all done a topic.
Most overpowered character in gaming.
Ooh.
One Punch Man.
In gaming.
He's so overpowered he's in gaming even though he's not.
Most overpowered in gaming.
Crap, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we've got
That
to
is a really
think
hard
of-
one.
The summons and enchanted arms. Like one is literally a Shiva clone that can just wreck an
The thing is,
entire...
I don't even think Sephiroth is in the list, really, when we think about it.
Well,
Nope.
no,
No.
because he's beatable. I'm gonna go with pretty much any Dark Aeon in Final Fantasy X.
What about Sin as a story character?
From Final Fantasy.
Sin on the outside or Sin on the inside?
Sin on the outside.
oh, you mean where he can use Mega Gravitron and go game over because fuck you?
That was when my save got fucked because I couldn't do anything at that point.
No, I'm still gonna say the Dark Aeons because pretty much the only way to beat those if you're not overpowered yourself was Zanmato.
Yojimbo.
Yeah.
Well, couldn't we not
Yeah,
say
but they don't count
Yojimbo?
as characters though, they're bonus bosses.
Could we not say that Yojimbo
Okay, then
himself is the main
I'm
character?
trying to
Yojimbo
I'm
himself
trying to think
is the
that's
most...
not Deadpool because he started in comics.
But there is a game.
Yeah, but his game's not
Yeah,
especially
It
good.
doesn't matter. He started in comics.
He's also not overpowered. As long as you keep obliterating him, he can't do anything. Like just
Yeah,
shove
but you're
him
gonna
in.
tire out eventually.
Like just shove him in a nuke into the sun or something, and he's fucked.
Actually, I'm gonna go one better here. Most overpowered character in gaming? Any character in a Bethesda game that you have to level up.
Kirito.
I've not played any of the Sword Art Online games. I can't tell you if that's true.
That guy's so OP, he
Neither
has
have I.
to reset his character to get a decent challenge.
Yeah, pretty much any game that has a leveling system, you could become the most overpowered character in that game.
So we should restrict it to story wise then.
Alright,
If we're doing that,
story-wise, I'm gonna go Yojimbo with Zanmato.
Oh, you've
I'm
restricted.
trying to think of characters you can't even approach without
Kirby.
getting hurt. Kirby is a good one.
From
Kirby because Swallow.
Yeah, he can take the powers of anything. He has an entire separate dimension inside of his stomach,
But what I'm thinking of are the people
and he's
who are
only a baby at this point.
You're
they're
supposed.
so powerful.
You're not supposed
that
to
when they
fucking.
walk forwards. The ground cracks
Wait.
around them.
Majin Buu.
Which of the Dragon Ball games are we talking about here?
The Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. That's the only one I played with Majin Buu, and he was a freaking pain to beat.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Hey Drew,
Especially when he's Kid Buu. It was
Galactus in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Never played it.
He
Never
could
played
use
it.
a special that instantly knocks out one character, and if you take too long, he literally blows up the earth.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. No, if we're going that far, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say the final boss for Digimon World 3 was a pain in the ass as well.
Have there been any characters that can
I would-
actually
I
delete
would-
your save file yet?
Yes, if you have a pirated copy of Earthbound.
Gygus
Then-
is literally
I was about to say
overpowered
the
as well.
flower.
Gygus is an OVP character.
Flowey doesn't actually
Narrative-wise.
Flowey does not actually destroy your save file. He just pretends to.
Let me put it this way, Drew. Gygus is so powerful, you literally have to travel back in time to when it was just born to kill it. And it's still a tough fight.
So basically, it was the. It's the premise of
Giving an abortion.
What was the main?
I know
issue-
one.
The main creature from Chrono Trigger,
Lavos?
Gygus. No, wait.
Lavos.
Yes, Lavos.
You didn't even get a chance to really fight that in its latest time, did you?
I think you get to fight it once, but if it gets summoned properly again, it's just game over, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You were
just hear
saying
the
so?
There was one. I don't know if any of you played it. There was one that I don't know if any of you played it, but you didn't kill the person. You actually had to seal it away. Nyx from not Final Fantasy, from Persona 3.
I never played
You
it.
didn't kill. You didn't kill you didn't kill the thing that was going to destroy the Earth. You sealed it away.
The best thing you can do is sacrifice your own life to become the seal that keeps it at bay.
Exactly. That thing is
Final Fantasy
unbeatable.
And that is not the end of the story either.
That sounds like a pain
No,
in the
because
ass, if you ask me.
Then you play as the robot girl.
I guess.
I guess yes.
Can I play something that does not create too much noise?
Well, pinball.
Ha!
So yeah, Nyx is mine. If I had to choose any.
And then you have to
'Cause Majin
fight
Buu
off
can be-
humanity's desire for destruction, literally.
Yeah, but what happens to Majin Buu if he
Is
gets
Majin-
swallowed by Kirby?
No change, I don't think.
Because Majin
Kirby-
Buu can't exactly punch his way out. He's in a separate dimension.
I know, but Kirby's already pink and gummy, so he can't actually change.
Well, no, he doesn't have to
All right,
change
now we need Lex to
physically,
choose
but
answer.
I can't give an answer. You've already either eliminated what choices I could have had, such as the chosen undead from Dark Souls, or given answers better
we
than one that I could.
never said Dark Souls.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
know, but you
no,
said-
just said Dark Souls.
You said that you couldn't really have characters where you can level up because that'd be the most overpowered thing anyway.
I mean, the main characters that you level up, you can still use the bad guys if they're overpowered. But no one's overpowered in Dark Souls. The point is it's fair, isn't it?
Yes.
It's fair?
Yes. All you have to
Yeah.
do is get good and make great decisions.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm
It's
gonna
like the
die,
same
I'm
with
gonna
Sans,
die.
isn't it? Like,
Like, I'm pretty sure you can beat every single boss in the game as long as you've got enough endurance to dodge roll and chip away at them.
Yeah,
I've
that's never
beaten
gonna
almost the entirety of the game at Soul Level 1.
Because you have way too much time.
Yes, yes I do.
happen. I wish I had too much time.
No, you don't.
Unfortunately, I've got
Me
4
too.
months. I've got 4 months before I finish
Hey.
college, and then hopefully I can move to Preston.
How are you going to get your computer there?
Hey, I got 4 months till I graduate.
See, moving my computer there is going to be my next heartbreaking gaming.
It's going to take you. It's going to
Because
take
I'm
you a
not-
week of back and forth.
No,
Oh wait, you can't afford to do that.
no, it's not even that.
What?
Not my computer.
Ah.
oh,
So your channel's going to be overload for university, pretty
My
much.
computer, my channel, my YouTube channel, and my Twitch channel are going to be pretty much dead.
Also, Kate,
For a
pity him
while.
even more
what?
because he's not on the same tariff of student loans that I is. He's paying 9k a year at least.
Shoot.
Well, I will be next year.
Plus, they're trying to get rid of maintenance grants.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
they
why do you
have-
think? Why do you think I'm starting now rather than waiting a few years, which is what I was gonna do?
Ah.
If I start now, I can actually get the maintenance grant, and they can't touch me.
Well, I suppose now I can pretty much say fuck you to my support team trying to tell me to go into higher education at the minute.
Yep. The main reason I went into it is because I wasn't ready to do anything yet. So it was just to buy time until I was ready to work.
I didn't go into it because I thought I was too dumb.
You're not too dumb. If
I
I'm
go
not
to
too dumb,
college.
you're not.
My plan for when I start uni is student loan comes through, buy PC.
Well, it's a more sound investment than some students have made. Student loan comes through.
Drink it.
Well,
Mhm.
that's what I was
Stick it in a
thinking at
blender and
first.
drink it.
Am I
Okay.
going to buy a new PC so that I can carry on doing YouTube, or am I going to get drunk?
Okay, if you ever fancy making games, you're going to need to get
Carry
used to
on,
one thing, and that's that your first game is going to be shit.
I think every game that I make is going to be shit if I make games.
Well, I've improved, haven't I?
Don't answer that.
I have. I've improved.
Who told you that?
I would say I like his
cool.
games, but I haven't played any yet. Yeah, what's the next topic? Who's choosing the next topic?
Yeah, are we going to have another topic?
So now
May
that
as well.
Deadpool has proved that R-rated movies can do well, what would you like to see made into an R-rated movie?
I can't answer that.
I can't answer that either. I have no interest in films.
Hyperdimension.
It's already an anime series.
Helsing.
I know, but come on. Oh,
Madoka.
yes!
Madoka.
Helsing Ultimate, to be more specific.
You
I
wanna
want
see
Quentin
it?
Or
Tarantino.
Hellsing Ultimate.
Quentin Tarantino, Helsing Ultimate film.
I'm not sure Quentin's sense of humor is right for that. What's he gonna do? Input himself talking about how he once got peed on by Alucard.
I think you're thinking of M. Night.
No, that's a joke about that he tells in Desperado. It's like, I'm gonna make you a bet, right? I'm gonna go over and pee on that guy, and not only is he not gonna get angry at me, he's gonna be happy about it. It's like, sure, I'll take that bet. And he went over to him like, oh no, that was it. It was peeing in a glass. And he's peeing everywhere, and there's piss everywhere, and then the guy smiles, and then he walks over to a guy at the other side of the bar and says, I bet him that I could pee all over you, and not only that you wouldn't be angry, you'd be happy about it. And that bet was higher than the bet with the barman, so he could just pay him.
Okay.
And then Tarantino's character gets killed in a toilet, I think.
The awful moment when you can definitely tell when a film is taking the piss.
That's the thing, though. Quentin Tarantino likes lots of random jokes in his thing, like just one joke that makes no sense in context. It's just literally one person telling a joke, usually.
Well, that sounds perfect for Helsing, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but, it's a different kind of humor.
That's true.
Hey, kids, you want to see a dead body?
I'm a half mass.
I need to hear this.
I have no idea what's going on.
Anyway, before we turn this into a Helsing Ultimate Abridged Series parody,
So,
Potty, potty,
do you
potty.
think we have enough content to satisfy your half an hour requirement? Or is it an hour?
that one's an hour-long show, but quite frankly, we're probably going to have a few more podcasts before I get around to that, so I can always choose from one of those.
Well, we
You
could still
know-
get it out of the way as soon as possible.
I'm not getting the hour-long one out the way as soon as possible for one reason. That's the one that I need to get a merit on.
Also, get Kate's answer for favourite card game since you didn't get it the other day.
I might not need it yet, though.
Well, you've got mine and Lexi's, so get Kate's too.
Yeah, well, I'll do that some other time. A moment where I'm not having to then edit that, not having to somehow get that answer out of the 2-hour video.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could pause your stream and start another one.
Fuck no. Once this stream goes off, it's going on to... I'm changing the settings for XSplit over to back to my own stuff, and I may play a game or I might not. I haven't decided yet. Unless everybody here wants to play something.
Anyone up for Rocket League or Cards Against Humanity?
Rocket League. Sorry.
I'm thinking Saga secretly wanted to play Lethal League.
Then why
Look,
would he
we
shout Rocket?
tried it. We
Yeah,
tried it
Lethal-
before.
Breaks the internet.
To be fair, everything we tried that night broke the internet.
True.
Yes, but Candyman, free Candyman's on the screen. Let's-
Breaks
Can
everything.
you even play 5 players?
Oh, can we?
No.
play
No.
5 players? No.
So Rocket League it is.
Stupid. Sure. Thank you.
Also, they seem
Hi,
to have moved my tablet box over here.
It looks like a pizza box.
That
And for
surprises
some
you.
reason,
I've not opened it yet, actually.
So we're playing Rocket League.
Tablet box.
We're moving on to Rocket League then.
How about that,
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity?
What do you mean?
Votes.
See, Kate, it's not been opened yet.
It's open
that
now.
is a nice pizza box.
It's open now.
Wait, was
You
that-
just said it
that's
hasn't
the tablet
been
supposed to be
opened,
sent
it's
to me,
open now.
or-
I know, I just opened it for the first time.
Anyway,
So
that's
presumably
the
that's
end.
not a new one.
Anyway,
Yes.
that's the end of the podcast.
Was that the Was that the one
I've
that's
been
supposed to be
Omega
sent to me?
Dragon LP.
It's the same except the brand's
Really?
different.
Really?
Really?
Can we finish the podcast before we start talking about random shit?
Are we streaming this on Total Confusion as well?
No, we're fucking not.
I thought the whole point of this podcast was to talk shit.
Well, yeah, but we'd actually need to end the podcast.
Okay, I'm tea drinking
True,
turrets.
Okay.
I'm Lexichu. I'm wondering why I'm waving to dead space.
Omega Dragon LP.
I'm
AzureZero hentai
Saga
games maker.
Lightfire.
So close.
the best way to end the podcast.
Fucking close.
You didn't even describe yourself as
You
that.
saw this one coming.
So close. You're right there, right at the end. Why?
You can always cut it.
A nice SagaLightFire.
No,
We
it's
have
staying.
been- We are Total Confusion, and we are saying goodbye.
Totally professionals.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
right.
You asshole.
Well, I'm definitely a professional.
Professional asshole.
You're a professional asshole.